Hello Flosstube, how are you today? It's me, Tracy Stitches, here on YouTube and Wild Princess on Instagram. This is a channel about cross stitching, and this isn't going to be one of my normal floss tubes. It's going to be a kit parade. Melissa and I, Stitcher Mel, on Instagram and here on YouTube, Flosstube, have been talking about doing a kit parade for a while, and I believe she's going to do one on the weekend of 4th of July, but I'm going to be out of town. So I am doing mine a little early. And then I really got motivated by watching Michelle Bendy had done her kit parade in the last week or so. And I've been kind of itching to go through my kits and see exactly what I've got. I know I've added some. I try to keep a kind of a record, a spreadsheet of everything I have, but I know I've been a little lax on that in the last year or so. So I also, at the last count, had pushing 60 kitted projects, and I gotta believe that there's some in there that I'm probably no longer interested in. So I'm gonna kind of do what Michelle did, and as I go through them, kind of make piles of things that I definitely want to keep and stitch, and things that I want to unkit and move on from. And I decided to record my shame and share it with all of you as I do this. So I suspect that this video is going to take longer than my normal 20 to 30 minute video. I'm hoping to keep it at an hour, but as we do this, join me and sit back and relax. I'm going to start with some of my newer stuff that I don't even have in project bags yet. So I do have, one of my most recent ones was Barbara Anna Designs Dreaming Girl, and I'm absolutely keeping that. I need to pull fabric. I have all the DMC pulled for it, but I haven't pulled fabric for it, which I have plenty of fabric, so I'm not going to buy fabric for that, but I do need to do that. Same with Fairy Garden, Blackbird Designs. You guys saw this in my last floss tube. I have all of the gas for it. I just need to pull a piece of fabric out of my stash for it. And I've got plenty of fabric that will work for that particular design. One of my expo purchases was Griffins of the Kingdom, which I have the treasure braid for. And then beyond that, it's just 310, DMC 310. So I need to, obviously I have 310 in my stash, plenty of it, and I just need to pull a piece of fabric. Again, I have plenty of fabric, so yeah, I'm gonna keep that. And then this is already fully kitted, bought it that way. Erica Michaels, Blessings Be More. This was also an expo order. It came from Needlecraft Corner in Baltimore. It came fully kitted with the weeks and the fabric pieces for both the big chart and the little small. So definitely keeping that. In fact, this is going to be a sal with Melissa and I at some point this year. So 4 right off the top that I know aren't even on my spreadsheet. So right there, I'm already off to a bad start. So anyway, here we go as we go through these. Most of these are in project bags of some sort, and this is One Nation, which I'm definitely, I have it all kitted. In fact, I have the fabric on spool frames. I just have not started it. Now, I am not using the fancy floss. I'm using DMC, and for the red, I'm using the variegated 115. So, but otherwise I'm just using Ecru and 930 for the blue. So, but yeah, my goal is to start that this year still. I really like watching the One Nation Sal hashtag on Instagram, where they do 1 star and 1 stripe, or 1 star in 1 state a week. And my plan is to do that once I actually start that project. I just have not started it yet. So that's definitely a keep. So right out of the gate, I'm up to 5 keeps. I don't know what my problem is, people. So in this pretty bag, this bag is from Olivia, Pumpkin Hollow Quilt. She's in Oregon. She makes lovely bags. Yeah. Another keep. This is Hands-On Designs. This was her, was this 2020? 2019? I don't remember. 2019. I don't think it was pandemic year. But her Scary Apothecary series. I have them all. So, and fully kitted. All the fibers. All the Krynics. So, I'm not going to count this as 9. I'm going to go ahead and count this as 1. Makes me feel better. But yeah, definitely keeping those. Okay. Another Olivia bag. Kind of went a little bit hog wild on buying Olivia bags for a while. She makes such pretty bags. Okay, there's many things in this bag as well. Oh, Lord. Okay, the first one is Heartstring Sampler, What a Time to Be Alive. I don't have this kitted, but it's just a very neutral fabric with a white floss. I haven't even looked. I don't know if it's a special one or just a 3865 or a white or something from DMC. Either way, I've got plenty of white. I've got, in fact, right now I know I have 2 extra skeins of bamboo. So, yeah, I'm definitely keeping that, and I'm going to need to kit that. The rest of the items in this bag all came from the Fall Stitching Summit that Acorns and Threads put on. It replaced their Fall Fling. So this one, Gather with Grateful Hearts, and Until We Meet Again, and My Wish for You. So these are from Heartstring Sampler and Plum Street. Those were the designers that partook in that. And I kept them all in the same bag because that way I would remember that they're all part of the same kind of little thing. And for now, that's a keep. I may not stitch all of them, but for now, until I get to that point, definitely going to keep it. Erica Myticals, Naughty or Nice. I've never done any of the strawberries, and I've been wanting to, and I saw this and I loved it, so I got it. This came from Needlecraft Corner in Baltimore, fully kitted with the fibers and the fabric. So keep. That's a whip. We're not going to talk about whips. We'll do whips at some other point. This one I go back and forth on. This is Miss New Year's Eve Fairy by Nora. Mirabilia. I guess it's Mirabilia. And it is fully kitted. These came fully kitted. These were her little special limited edition kits that she did from the Fairy Holiday Collection. And I'm going to keep this for now. I have a conversion that I found online that I saved where they converted this into kind of like a little black dress fairy, and it's gorgeous. And if I do stitch this, it's going to be in that conversion, but I don't know. I've had this for a long time, and I just haven't. Mirabilias are hard for me. I love the way they look. Obviously, I've done a few of them, but they're a lot of commitment, and I have other ones that I want to stitch more. So I'm going to put that into the unsure category. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. What's this one? Jardin Prive Sampler Au Bouquet 3 So that's what that looks like. And I have it all kitted on just a basic white and all the threads. So I really like it. I really like samplers. Plus it's got a couple of, you know, small Quaker type motifs in it as well. I don't know. This would be an easy one to de-kit because it's only DMC and a basic fabric. I'm going to put that in the unsure category. We'll see. This one I can't show you because I only have it's a Blue Ribbon Designs, and I'll just kind of flash it real quick. It says anything is possible. Believe in yourself, follow your dreams. That's all I'll show. Probably didn't see much. And the reason why I am going to keep this probably is because I actually have several spools. I have it kitted with several spools of hand-dyed fibers from Vicky. And this was from, it's called Gandy Dancer. It's a really pretty pink. And these are not from her new dyeing business, but from her old one, or from her when she was dyeing before. So they're not, they're vintage Vicky silks. So I'm going to keep that one. This one is a chart and kit that I actually ironically won on an auction from Michelle Garrett, Bendy Stitches. And she sent it with a piece of fabric, and it came with fabric, fibers, and the button pack. And it is Barnwood Buttons by Rosewood Manor. So this is super cute, and I'm not willing to let this one go yet. So I'm definitely going to keep this one. Oh, yay. Up to 11. That's not good. Okay. This is two different things, but they go together. So I'll show them together. So once upon a time, I don't even know the year. I don't know when she did this, but Lizzie Kate did a series of snowmen, 6 fat men. So there's six of those charts. And I have it kitted with the called for fabric and fibers. And then the next year she did 6 snowbells, which is little girl snowmen. And again, fabric, fiber. And snowmen are one of my favorite things. And she has this so that you can stitch them in smalls, or you can stitch them as one piece. And my plan is to stitch them as one piece. And so I'm going to keep these because it's snowmen. Yeah. Okay. So Little House Needleworks, Needleworker. I have the fibers and I have the fabric. Yeah, so that's a 32 count Belfast linen from Zweigert. Yeah, I'm going to stitch this probably. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that. Okay, so this next one from the Blue Flower, from Janine McGowan, and this was an exclusive, yeah, limited edition for Acorns and Threads, and it's super cute. Autumn drum. I've never done a drum before, and I really do want to. And it came pre-kitted with Silken Colors threads and the fibers in there as well, or fabric. So I'm definitely going to keep this one and do that. Now, I'm going to set this one aside and talk about those later. So here's one that has DMCs in it, but no fabric in that chart. It is for a Jardin Prive chart that I have, and I just haven't printed out. I'm probably going to de-kit this one though. I really think that I haven't done it yet. I'm probably not going to. So I have a little mill hill. I had bought this once upon a time for my brother who used to live in a camper, but he no longer lives in a camper. He lives on a boat now. So I probably am going to say no to that. I'm going to move on from that, I think. I think that's a good idea. Got to get rid of something, right? What's this one? Oh, see, here's another one that's a problem. Another mirror. I love it. I don't even remember what it's called. She's not on that one. Just Halloween Fairy out of a magazine. She was out of a magazine. Fully kitted. And what's, oh my gosh, I have it kitted on this piece of fabric from Stephanie. Fabrics by Steph or Steph. I don't remember exactly what she's called, but you know who I'm talking about. All the DMC Kreiniken beads are here. I don't know. This one's a maybe. I really need to decide how many mirrors I need to stitch. That's what I really need to decide. Yeah, this one is a for sure keep. Plum Street Samplers, Autumn Hill. Oh, I love that girl. I love those flowers. Those flowers are everything. It came with the, well, I don't know if it came. I ordered it with the fibers. And then I am doing it on a piece of American Chestnut R&R, which may be the called for. It is. It's the called for. 36 count. So definitely keeping this one for sure. Oh, definitely keeping this one. This is in a Bags by Wendy. I bought this at Fall Fling, the last Fall Fling that the Acorns did. And I can't show you this. It's a Bindi Stitchy Designs. It's her little snowman and snow tree and a Christmas tree that you can buy. At least I believe, I know it was on her Etsy for a while. And I'm going to put it on a piece of 32 count. What does that say? It's PTP Nocturne. And I actually think I ended up getting a second size of it. I don't remember why. I'm sure it's two different pieces. I don't remember. I think one is 36 count and one is 32 count. Well, I know this one's 32. I think the other one is 36. And it came with the board that I think they got at like Michael's or whatever, or Hobby Lobby. So it'll just mount on that when I'm done. And then, gosh, look at this bag. I got this bag. It's Bags by Wendy. I got it at the same retreat. They did a little pop-up stores, and oh, so cute. Anyway, I'm definitely keeping this because I adore the, again, snowman. Totally love snowman. And this one is right up my alley. So yeah, definitely going to keep this one. And maybe try and make it a priority to stitch it this year. We'll see. Okay, let's see what else do I have here. This is from 2019 Nashville Market, Little House Needleworks, Home of a Needleworker. Very cute. Fabric and fibers. Classic Colorworks came with it. It's on a piece of 30 count Portobello linen. It's going to go into the unsure category. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. This is a Mama Joan bag. It's in those Blackbird fabrics. Is that what it is? I don't remember. Anyway, this has Harvest Chockfull in it from Hands On and Priscilla. And I'm definitely going to stitch this. It's fully kitted. It's got all of the fibers and everything. And I'm definitely going to stitch that one. So I clearly don't need to buy anything ever again. Oh, it's like a bad nightmare going through some of this stuff. I can't show you. I don't have a cover page printed out on this one. It's just the charts. So here's the deal. Yeah, it's just the chart. I don't have the cover page printed. That's too bad. It's Mary Wiggum. It's a Quaker. It's a repro one. And I have started it. And technically, I guess it's a whip, but the problem is I'm not going to finish it on this fabric if I do stitch it again, if I do pick it up. It's on this, I don't even know what it is. I'd have to look it up if I have it even. It's on 35 count Scuppernong from Weeks. Now, I love the color of it, but it's Weeks fabric. And I do not like the weave of it at all. I'm doing it with Gentle Arts porcelain. I like the way it looks, but I just can't. I'm having a hard time. I struggled with the fabric, and so I really do want to stitch Mary Wiggum. And one of these days I might, but I don't know that it'll be on this fabric. I don't know if I can get over it. I learned a long time ago that Weeks fabric is not my favorite fabric. And that's going to go in the unsure pile. And so I just have to decide how important it is that I do that. Ugh. Another mirror. I don't think I have the pattern in here. Oh, I printed it out. I printed it out. Touching the Autumn Sky. And I have it on this gorgeous fabric from Be Stitch Me, Sorbet. And I think I will stitch this one. I think it'll be a fairly quick stitch. And I just love this little piece. And I think it could be a good like seasonal piece to put up. Yeah, I think I have everything I need in there, except for maybe some beads. Maybe missing some beads. So we'll see. I think you can see a theme. I like mirrors, clearly. Letters. What is it called? Letters from Nora. Letter T for Tracy. This is fully kitted, and I'm definitely going to stitch this one. I really like that one. So, okay, Shepherd's Bush, Merry and Bright. I do like this one. It's super cute, and it's fully kitted, including the mat. So, yeah, I'm going to keep that. Another flag. American Pride by Ori TM. I really like that one too. I got this one, at Needlecraft Corner in Baltimore. I don't remember what it calls for, but I'm just doing DMCs. Yeah, it just calls for all DMCs. And I picked a sterling silver Silk Reaver solo for that. So I am doing One Nation. I don't know. I'm going to put this in the unsure category. So this one I'm definitely keeping. Midnight Ride by Blackbird. My friend Melissa just stitched this. She took her like 3 days to stitch it. She super fast. I have the called for fabric or linen, or excuse me, the called for fibers. And I think that I have the same issue as Melissa. in that, oh no, I got the actual called for fabric. 30 count R&R Prim Green. I did get it. I must have ordered it off of eBay. I found a buyer or seller on eBay that has a lot of the R&Rs. So, and the called for Onyx Garden Gate and fragrant clothes. So, yeah. So definitely gonna stitch that one. Yikes! I'm up to 22 keeps, people. 22 keeps. Oh, look at this. Ah. Look at this. This is another Olivia bag. A little candy school puppies. Oh, yay. Love. Oh, definitely keeping this one. This one, before pandemic, in February of 2020, right before lockdown, I had been on a business trip to Arizona, and I had never been to the attic before. So I went a couple days early because my aunts lived down there. So I went to visit my aunts for a couple days. And then before I headed over there, though, I Ubered over to the attic. And I had originally thought, I'm just going to go crazy. I'm going to buy whatever I want. And then I finally decided, look, I know I have a lot of stuff. Clearly, I have a lot of stuff. And so I'm going to be really mindful of, I'm going to try just to buy one thing, like kit one project. And so for those of you who've been to the attic, you know what it's like in there. It's insane. And I ended up finding this carriage house samplings chart that I'd never seen before. It's Helen Bell's multiplication table. And I just loved it. I don't know what it is about it. I'm going to put it in my craft room when I'm done stitching it. And I found this 40 count alabaster Newcastle linen. And I went all out and bought Belsois silks. Peacock. So yeah, that's happening. That might be happening sooner rather than later now that I found it again. Because I've had this for over a year now. I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of these things I've had for a long time, but oh my gosh. I just love like petting the Belsois. Ugh. Anyway, long story short, that's a keep. That's a keep. And it's in one of my favorite bags. Okie doke. One more in this bag, in this box, and then it's done. This one, I don't know if I have this one kitted all the way. Oh, I do. And this one I am going to stitch because dogs. So it's Lizzie Kate, Dog Lessons for People. You guys all know what these, I mean, she has many of these. And I bought a piece of the fabric flare. I'm sure this is fabric flare. Paw print. And then I have all the called for fibers. So I am definitely going to stitch this. I don't have dogs right now. I had 2 dogs for many years. My last one passed in 2017. But I still love dogs. And we'll probably get a couple more dogs here in the near future. So we'll see. Okay, another keep. No bueno. No bueno. Okay, here we go. 1 box down, 1 to go. Mod print Olivia bag. Love it. Oh, yeah. So this was Peppermint Purple's Year of Black Work for 2020. And I am doing it in French Country Rain. And this is Silks for You. I think it's PR076. Somebody used this combination, fabric and fiber combination, to do the Linens and Threads 2020 stitch along, and it was gorgeous. And so I am going to do the Year of Black work in that instead of doing, she has it charted. She has it charted to do each of the blocks in a different color, and I'm not going to do, oh, I'm not unsure. That's a keep. I'm going to do it in one monochromatic color, obviously. Empty bag. Oh, another empty bag. American flag. Olivia bag. Another empty bag. Oh, okay. I can't show this. Certain people watch and I can't show this. But just know that I'm adding another one to the keep pile. Okay? Fully kitted. Probably will be done this year though. This was by Frony River Designs. This was for January's Acorn Gathering, January 2021. And it's super cute. And I really like it. They did masks. Super cute. It is fully kitted. I don't know. It's not really my style. I'm pretty sure it comes with all the finishing stuff as well, but I don't think that I'm going to poly stitch this. So I'm going to put that in the unsure pile. This is a Harry Potter bag, and with the help of my mother, a cute little zipper pull, little lightning bolt. With the help of my mother, I made these last summer, I believe. And this one I am for sure keeping. I love this one, Trick or Treat by Prairie Schooler. So yeah, definitely keeping it. I have the fibers, just DMC. It's a nice thing about these ones, right, is that it looks like I need to pull a couple of DMCs still, but there's 6 and I only have 4 in there. But yeah, super easy DMC, special fibers. Keeping that one. Oh, this is a bag me and a group of friends made. We had a bag making party weekend before pandemic, and I picked this one. Oh, here's a mirror that I'm not going to set aside to talk about later. This one I am definitely going to stitch. Princess Eliana. Adore her. Ugh. She's so pretty. I don't have the DMCs pulled for it, but I do have the bead pack. My mom had bought me the chart and the beads for my birthday last year, and I'm going to stitch this on a piece of Be Stitch Me fabric, Nova. It was a fabric of the month that I happened to get, not because I was at that time a member of her fabric of the month, but I think I got this in Friday Night Fight Night. So yeah, so I'm definitely going to keep that. It clearly needs some attention, but I'm definitely going to stitch her. Okay, what's in this cute little bag? Oh, I can't show this. It doesn't. This is just a little ornament called 2x2 Deer. It's by the Prairie Schooler. It's just a little. It was from. It doesn't say. It didn't copy. It didn't have the name of the magazine at the bottom of the page. So I'm not sure, but it's just a little ornament type size piece with DMC and just a little piece of Zweigert light mocha. So I will probably keep that as a small. It's very Christmassy, and I need some smalls for Christmas, so we'll keep that. Definitely keeping this one. Stanley. Can't see it. It's Stanley. The designer is the Trilogy. I love that snowman. And it says, Stanley snuggled in a snappy spandex scarf of sea foam and sage, singing sweet songs in the silent snow. I just think he's cute. And it's just DMC. Nothing fancy about him, but I think it would be a super quick stitch as well. Which means I should probably start up, right? Okie dokie. Let's see. I have so many good charts. Why do I not stitch what I have? The Cricket Collection, Skeleton Crew. Yes, please. Yes. And look at this fabric that I have that I'm going to stitch it on. Do I even know what it is off the top? Oh, the tag's gone. Hold on, let me see if it's in here. Dang it, I don't have it. But look it, I'm going dark, people. Going dark. I'm excited. So I got it's all ready to go. All the DMC is in here. Yeah, I don't know what this fabric is. I gotta have it somewhere. I'll have to go dig for it, but yeah, I'm stitching Skeleton Crew. I got that on a road trip with Melissa at Needle at a Haystack many years ago when we were out that way. This is a bag that Melissa bought me. It says, "You crafty bitch." That cracks me up. Yeah, all right. Oh, this one is Jane Marshall, 1857. This was, do you remember pre-pandemic when the Australia fires were happening? My gosh, that seems so long ago, but it really wasn't. This was a fundraiser for two of the fire brigades in South Wales. I was going to see if it says Katoomba and Laura and Wentworth Falls. I've been to, I don't know how you say it, Leura, Leura. I have been there because that's up in the Blue Mountains. And I went there for a day when I was there a few years ago. Anyway, Jane Marshall. And I am using, I'm not going to do, oh, here, I have it printed on a color printer too. I'm not going to use the called for. I'm going to use Vanna's conversion to colors. I like the richness of the colors that she chose a little bit better. So I am going to, it looks like I've got all the DMC pulled already. I don't have fabric, but it's a neutral fabric, and I got plenty of that. I've got Vintage Country Mocha. I've got a couple of cuts of neutrals from PTP, and I think I even have a neutral from Be Stitch Me. So I've got plenty of options for fabrics. Okay, here we go. That was a horrible picture, but Quaker Christmas 2 by Bygone Stitches. And this is an outside of the box fabric choice for sure. Let's see if it's on here. It's a 40 count. Almost positive it's 40 count. Ugh. Dang it. I don't have the tag in here for some reason. I don't know why. I got it at Acorns and Threads, and it's I got it on a smaller count simply because I'm trying to mitigate the size of this chart. Obviously, on 28 count, it's 240 wide by 350 high. So on 28 count, it would be fairly large. So I got it. I'm sure this is a 40 count fabric. I have to see if I have it written down anywhere, but, and I'm just using, did they call for DMCs, I think. No, her chart calls for Gentle Arts, and I was like, no, I'm sure it'll be pretty, but no, DMCs. So I will stitch that at some point. Oh, okay, there's a memorabilia. Put that aside. That's a whip. Here's another one I'm going to count as one instead of 9, but Early Americans. In fact, I really do want to start that this year, but I have all the fibers, all the classic colorworks, and I have a huge cut of Wren from Picture This Plus. This is a 1/2 yard that I need to obviously cut down and serge to the right size. But yeah, I'm definitely keeping Early Americans. In fact, I'm stitching right now Country Cottage. I'm stitching Snow Village right now, but maybe once I'm done with Snow Village, I'll switch over. I'm going to stitch the Early Americans as one piece, and then use Vana's border. So this little kit I bought at Needlecraft Corner, I found there. It's a little shepherd's bush kit. Snowflakes pincushion. Ugh. Oh, look at how cute that is. Fully kitted. Oh dear. Okay, this is from I think this was the little freebie chart from Needlecraft Corner called Sampler Heart. It was, I don't know, 3 years ago when they put out, when Classic Colorworks put 3 new colors out. And so I think you got the chart for free if you bought the colors, which I did. I don't think I'm going to stitch that though. I mean, it's super cute, but, and maybe I would stitch it once in a different color, maybe like in a red, and make a little pillow out of it. But I'm just going to unkit the colors, the fabrics, or the fibers, excuse me, and then deal with that later. This one I really, really like. This one I got it's Heart and Hand. What's it called? It's the 2020 collector item. So the 2 little charts. And I have the fiber and the buttons and everything that goes with it. So yeah, keeping that. Keeping that for sure. This one I think I'm not going to keep. It's a Needleworks, Little House Needleworks. It's an ornament, and I was in their Ornament of the Month club for a couple years, I think. But I'm not going to keep this one. It's all kitted. In fact, I've substituted some things, it looks like, but it's called Snowy Pines. I'm going to unkit that one. Okay. Yeah, this one I'm not going to keep, I don't think. This was a little sale one, Happy Halloween, Shepherd's Bush. It's on weird cloth, I don't know. It's fully kitted. I'm not going to keep that though. This one I'm definitely keeping. Bent Creek Photo Booth Snowman. Super cute. Already kitted. Keeping. I bought this one at Keepsakes when I was there. The end of 2019. Tom Turkey by Hearts and Hand. Yeah, by Heart and Hand. And I'm gonna do it obviously with Cherry Cobbler from Classic Colorworks, and a neutral fabric. Probably not the called for. In fact, it's not. Weathered shingle. Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. R&R. Keeping. Here's another Plum Street. Sweetheart Hill. I belong with you. Plum Street. I don't know about this one. Wow. I can't believe I just said that. I don't know. I really like the Autumn Girl way better. And I feel like I bought this impulsively. So I think I'm going to put that in the not sure category. Yikes. Oh, getting there, people. What's this one? I don't even know what year this is from. Copyright, wait, hold on. 2008. So this is another 6 charter that's from Little House, and it's from 2008, and it's Sea to Shining Sea. So that's what the entire chart looks like. And each chart was like one of the, I think one chart was the border. Yeah, so this is the border chart. And then each of the little vignettes. So you've got the West Coast, you've got the Southwest, you've got the mountains, the Midwest, and the East Coast. So these are Little House. They're super, you know, look, they're not great big pieces. You know, they're 3x4 when they're finished, you know, so I really love them. I do. They're really pretty. They're obviously fully kitted with the fibers. What were they? I don't know what fibers they were using back then. They're not marked. That's part of the problem, right? They're just sent what you needed. They're not like on skeins or whatever. But anyway, I have the fiber or the fabric for it too. I'm going to keep this for now. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, what's this? Oh, this is a big mama jamama. Oh, this is Roses of Provence by Mirabilia. Oops, beads, oopsies. I don't have the chart in here. It is fully kitted. It is on this really pretty fabric. I'm sure that's Stephanie fabric. So let's talk about my mirrors. So I've got Roses of Provence. I've got Eliana, which I already said I'm keeping. I have this mermaid, Emerald Mermaid, fully kitted, by the way, kitted as is. I have Shimmering Pool. That's the double mermaids. Fully kitted, by the way. And then I have Merchant Mermaid. Fully kitted. So I'm coming to the realization that I don't need to have 18 million mermaids in my life. And I already did the Mediterranean mermaid. And I really adore this mermaid because of her coloring. I like her red hair. I like her greens. So I'm definitely going to keep her. But I think I'm really going to seriously consider I called this one Shimmering Pool because that's the fabric I'm going to do. I've got kitted in here. Mermaids of the Deep Blue is what that one is. I'm sorry. Yeah, and Shimmering Pool is from Stephanie. But I really think that I might look at unkitting these two mermaids because I don't need that many mermaids because I'm not going to put them all up in my house. I have a bathroom that is kind of my ocean bathroom, if you will. And Mediterranean mermaid actually will fit perfect in there when I get her framed. And this one would just be for pure desire of wanting that mermaid stitched. And I'm okay with that. So I really think I'm going to try to cut down on the mirrors that I've got going or want to go, just because the time commitment on them, and they're beautiful, but they are a lot of work, and I just don't know how much I want to do. And same goes for Roses of Provence. She's beautiful, but I don't know what I would do with her. And I'm finding that I like to stitch things that I can get quicker closure on than, let's say, a large mirror that I have zero plans for, other than to just stitch her. So I'm really thinking about unkitting three of my mirrors, plus getting rid of the one pre-kitted one. Oh, plus the Halloween one. So, I mean, that's 5 mirrors that I just all of a sudden am not sure about, which is crazy. But, you know, taste change, right? You change, there's other things that are more important, I guess. So that's the way I'm going to go with it. Okay, we're almost done here. Let's see, these are empty bags. Oh, remember my Harry Potter bags? I actually created 4. And if you'll notice, the zippers are a little bit different colors. I did one for each house. I did green for Slytherin, blue for Ravenclaw, red for Gryffindor, and then I did yellow for Hufflepuff. And I sent that one to Melissa for Christmas because she's Hufflepuff. I'm Gryffindor. Duh. She's Hufflepuff. This one I have kitted, but I don't have I have somewhere lost the cover page of it, or the pretty color page of it, so I can't show this, but it's Shepherd's Bush. Yes. Yeah, Shepherd's Bush, Home for the Holidays. Cute little little holiday piece on. I've got all the buttons and fibers and stuff, so I'm going to keep that. I might try and get that stitched this year, so we'll see. So that's another keeper. I am down to 2 more, people. We're down to 2 more. 53 minutes. Look at that. We're going to keep it under an hour. Excellent. And these 2 are already on the keep list, so there we go. These are 2 Alforest kits that I have. I have the whale. I don't know what this is officially called, but I just call it the whale because I love it. And this is, I bought it, it's fully kitted, so it's got the fabric and the fibers from Alforest. And I'm super excited to use the fabric or the fibers because I hear they're wonderful. And I just have not started that yet. And then from Alforest also, Atlantis. So super excited about that one. Same thing, fully kitted with the fibers. Super cute. Came with 3 little needle minders and the fabric. So yeah, super excited about those. At some point I'll start an Alforest. I have yet to do one, and it's on my list to do. So I have made a mess. That's where we're at. So what's my final count? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 42 keep, 10 unsure, 6 no's. Well, isn't that sad? 16 unsures. So 16 plus 42. So 58. I was at 58 kitted projects, according to this. And 42 I'm still keeping. So I don't know. I've clearly made a mess all over my dining room table now. I definitely need to go through and kind of organize things a little bit better so that I know where things are when I'm ready for them, and deal with that. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. I'll probably try to thin this down a little bit more as I go through and organize and de-stash and things like that. I don't know what I'm going to do. I also have a ton of patterns that I need to go through and weed through, just standalone patterns. I am not the type of person who's going to sell this stuff, so I may try to see if anyone who does de-stashes, Michelle or somebody wants a bunch of stuff. I may send a bunch of stuff to her, let her de-stash, and but we'll see. But I really need to trim down on the stuff that I do have. I have plenty, as you can see. I don't need to keep everything, especially if I'm going to keep 42 kitted projects. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. If you have any comments, love to hear them. But if you had any opinions on anything, love to hear those as well. So anyway, I'll see you next time, and I'll probably do a normal Flosstube next week. Is that Father's Day weekend? Yeah, must be Father's Day weekend. Probably do one next week. I've made some good stitching progress in the last couple weeks. So anyway, good visiting with you today. Have a good weekend. Bye.